Hello and welcome to another video on Python Essentials. This is Nikhil. So we're going to be taking a look today at the input function, which is basically asking the user to input any values, any variables that you'd like to generate and use them in future code. Essentially, you won't be creating these from start. You'll be asking for the user to input them. And from there on, you could talk about defining a certain function or generating a series of code from there, right? From whatever user input values you obtain. So we'd be selecting a couple of variables. Let's just say X is for the name. Just to be sure, we say X underscore name. We use the input function. And within brackets, we are entering the string, which is going to become enter your name, right? Which is going to basically become the prompt that is seen from for the user, okay? And also ask for the age over here. Enter your age in years, right? Okay. There you go. You're seeing the string that is becoming a prompt for the user, okay? Say we enter XYZ PQR as the name, and we talk about age as 32. All right. Okay. So we can go ahead and print X underscore name just to check. And Y underscore age for good measure. We say the name is, right, followed by this variable. Just make sure we have the same code. Okay. And okay, similarly for the age as well. Okay, name of the person. Go ahead and print it. All right. So you can see it's been assigned to the name and the age. And let's now take a look at the types of these variables. X underscore name and print type Y age. Okay, so what we see here is even for the name as well as for the age, which is supposed to be a number, we're getting it stored as a string. That's the default storage of any input value. So it's quite fine for the X name because we are looking for a string, right? In the first case. So we can leave that as it is. We can leave name as it is. For the age, we can just convert this input value to a integer, okay? So if we don't do this, and there is some mistake on part of the user, okay, they end up giving the name all right, XYZ, and the age comes in as PQR, right? And now if we go ahead and see the variables, the Python kernel does not quite distinguish between the name and the age, right? So that is something that we'll have to be careful about since we are looking for an integer, okay? Or if you're looking for a float, you're okay with decimals, you could have that here as well, all right? So here it gets converted. And now if we make this mistake of giving the name is fine, if we say the age in years is PQR, we get a value error because if you're entering a string, it cannot be converted into a integer, right? So running this, you have this time rectified your name. We said about 32 is the age. Okay, and if we look for the type now, we can see the age is stored as an integer data type.